A walkthrough of one of the best email marketing softwares on the market. Hi guys, it's Sam Day here from DeyTips.com, helping serious entrepreneurs like you to boost sales to your products and services online using simple but super effective online marketing tips and tricks. If you are a serious entrepreneur and you would like help on how you can boost your online sales, then make sure you subscribe to this channel and click that bell notification button as well, so you never miss a tip that can really help you to skyrocket your business. So in this video, I'm walking through one of my favorite email marketing softwares to give you a little tutorial. Just in case you're new to using the software, then this video should really help you out. And that software is Aweber. I'll also leave some links in the description down below to where you can access Aweber. Aweber comes with a month free trial, and you should definitely go and click the links. It will be an affiliate link, my affiliate link. So if you purchase through my affiliate link, then that will really help me out and help this channel out. So if you enjoy this review and this tutorial, then make sure you help me out by clicking my link. So as you can see, I'm actually logged into a brand new Aweber account. This is one that I've literally just created for the purposes of this video, and I'm in the home tab here, and the home tab allows you to kind of quickly see all of your stats. So as you can see, it shows you how many subscribers you've got today, how many subscribers came onto your list yesterday, how many people have unsubscribed, and it also tells you your total subscribers as well. There are also some really helpful shortcut options here, so you can add subscribers and import them. So if you're using Aweber but you previously used another email marketing software, you can export your email list from that marketing software and import your new email, import those emails into Aweber easily by using these add subscriber features. You can also manually add subscribers as well. It gives you that option to do so, but obviously you need to make sure that the emails that you're getting are from people who have already opted in and made the decision to be a part of your database, and not just random people, because that is actually illegal. So you shouldn't be doing that. So the second option is to send an email. So you can literally send a broadcast email to your current list and database. You can connect an integration as well. So there are so many softwares that connect and integrate with Aweber as well. So if you're looking for those kinds of integrations, definitely go and have a look through the different softwares that they integrate with. And as you scroll down, you can create a broadcast. So a broadcast is basically when you're sending an email out to your entire list or a segment of your list, and you can broadcast that one email out. So maybe you're having a little promotion, or you want to send a message to your email subscribers. You can create an email and broadcast that out to your list, either immediately as soon as you finish creating it, or you can schedule it for later in the future as well. And when you scroll down, you can actually see your recently sent broadcasts. So this will actually show you all of your statistics to your broadcast emails that have been sent out. So for example, it will show you how many people it was sent to. It will show you how many of those people actually opened it, and from those people, it will show you how many actually clicked. And if you also have your payment options selected within Aweber, then it can also show you how many people went through and bought from that email. So it can really give you some detailed tips and insights into the broadcast that you've sent out, and you can kind of look at the ones that would performing best for you and try to replicate that in your future emails. Again, it gives you more list stats here, so you can actually search someone via their email and really narrow down who you want to search for. Or you can also look at your different lists. At the moment, this is a new account that I have, so I only have one list. So you can create new lists here via this button down here if you wanted to create another list. Now there's multiple reasons why you might want to have more than one list. Me personally, I have lists for people who are just my email newsletter subscribers. I also have lists for people who have purchased a product. I also have lists for people who have attended a certain webinar. So you might want to segment people into certain lists, and that is a great way to kind of make sure you're sending the most relevant and important information to the people who is most likely to find that information relevant. So as you scroll up, you can see the different tabs. The first tab here is messages, and you can create a draft. So let's create a draft message. So when you create a draft message, it will take you here where you can start a blog broadcast draft, or in a campaign. So I'm literally just going to go and create a simple draft. So I'm going to go to create a message. The drop down menu allows you to create a drag and drop email builder. You can create a plain text message or a HTML editor. Now I've actually done a video on how you can create HTML and I'm going to leave that in the description down below, a link to that video. So if you would like to create HTML type videos, then that video will teach you how to do so. But for the purposes of this video, I'm going to create a drag and drop email. Just to show you the things that you can do within Aweber and how quickly and easily you can kind of create an email. So I'm going to name this test email template. So that would be my subject line. And you can also click this little face here and it will give you emojis that you can use in your emails as well. You might want to test out whether or not emojis are, effective within your emails. Maybe they get you more opens, more interactions. Maybe they don't, but it's a great feature that they have here that you can utilize. You can also utilize their kind of first name feature here as well. So by default, their emails have hi first name _ fix, and that little thing there allows you to actually import the person's first name. So if when people are registering for your email list, if they left their name and email address, then Aweber will automatically say hi Sam or hi Eric, depending on whoever it was that left their details. So I tend to kind of leave that there. It makes the emails a little bit more personal. And you can also change out the text that they have here and change it for whatever it is that you want to say. So let's say I wanted to say this is just a test email to show people on YouTube what can be done with Aweber. So that could, let's say that was my email, and I might want to put best regards Sam Day. And then I might also want to include a button. So let me go, if I go into these columns, these are all of the different elements you can include. And as you can see, there's a button element here. This is one that I use the most because I'm normally sending people to a video or to a product or to my services. So you can actually drag that to your email. And when you drag that, all of the options to edit it are here. So you can change the call to action from click here. If you wanted it to say click now, for example, then you can add that. There you can change the URL. So if I wanted to bring people to my website, then I can say www.DeyTips.com, for example, and I can add people there. If I wanted to change the text size, then I can do that too, make it a little bit bigger. If I wanted to, I can change the font, and I can also align it how I wanted to as well. So if I wanted it to be centered or towards the right, then I can do that. And also you can change the button color as well. And this is really something that I have seen kind of helps to increase conversion rates when you play around with the button color, because if it's a color that stands out, then people tend to want to click it more. So you might see more of a click-through rate if you play about with the color and see which one really works for your particular email list. You can also add loads of different features here. So you can add a product as well. So you can literally drag the product one there, and you can add edit the image. So you can literally click image. You can upload an image from your computer. So I'm going to upload an image of my logo, and let's say that was my product. So you can see it goes in there. And then you can change the title. So you can easily just come in here and change the title to what you want it to be. You can also change the description and change the price accordingly. And again, you can edit the buy now button as you wish. If you want to delete a row, then you can quite simply just delete a row. And it has all of these different elements. So you can drag any of these that you want. If you wanted a heading, if you wanted an article type look for your particular email, then you can grab that and drag that there. So you can really have a play about with it. It's super easy and intuitive to use. Have a play and see what you want it to look like. And once you've finished with your email, you can actually preview and test it. So let me save this one here. Let's say that I wanted to test how this email looked on my mobile phone. I can preview and test it, and I can put my email address in here. So let's say sam@deytips.com. DeyTips.com, and I can use my name, and then I can send myself a test email. And what that will do is it will send me an email version or a test version of that by the email. So I can make sure that the email looks exactly how I want it to look. I can test it on my mobile phone or my laptop device before I send it out to my entire list. I recommend that when you test your emails, you also test your links as well. Make sure all of your links are working and none of them are broken, or you're not sending people to the wrong page. So once you're happy with it, then you can actually save and exit. And then you have different send options. So it will be here in your drafts now, and you can decide to schedule it, or you can add it to a follow-up series. So I'm going to schedule this one, and then I'm going to speak a little bit more about adding it to your follow-up series and what a follow-up series is all about. So I'm going to click schedule a broadcast, and you have these different options here. These top ones I wouldn't worry about too much unless you wanted to enable Facebook and Twitter, and if you wanted to share it there. But for most of you guys will just be wanting to share this email with your email list. And then you can also select who should receive this. So you can edit, and you can select what people should receive it. Is it your active subscribers, people added today, people added yesterday? And as you start to use Aweber and you create different lists, you can select what list you want to send that to. You can also create different tags as well. So for example, I tag my subscribers when they click a certain link. So if I'm having a webinar, for example, and someone's registered for a webinar, then I can tag people who have registered for a webinar. Maybe I only want to send an email to people who have registered for an email for a webinar. And I may be doing more in-depth tutorials on Aweber about how you can do all of these types of things. And if you would like those videos to come out, then make sure you leave it in the comment section down below. Let me know, and I'll do more in-depth tutorials of Aweber, because there's so much you can do really. But essentially you can decide who you want to receive this email, and then you want to click apply, so those changes are applied, and you can select when you would like this email to be sent out. So as you can see, its default setting is immediately. So if I click send now, it will send immediately to my entire list. Or you can schedule a time, and you can choose a time zone, and then you can schedule it based on the time that you want it to go out in that particular time. So you would apply those features if you wanted to, and then you can click send message, and it will send automatically. Now, the really cool thing that Aweber does is an hour after you send that email out to your entire list, you will actually get an email from Aweber with your stats, with your quick time stats. It will tell you within that hour how many people your email was sent to, how many people opened it, and how many people clicked, and any other important statistics as well. So an hour after you send the email out, it's important for you to check your emails and see which ones really perform best for you again, so you can see how well your campaign has performed. So let's go and talk about follow-up series now, because you can actually create a series of emails, and essentially instead of just sending it out as a broadcast, you can select emails that people receive. So I'm going to create a couple here. I'm going to go to drag and drop builder. And literally just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to put test email follow up 1, and I'm going to save and exit. And as you can see, it's there in my drafts as well. So when I go to send options, I can add it to the follow-up series, and then add to follow-up series. And then so now it's actually in here. So this means that when someone goes onto my DeyTips email list, either they sign up for a sign up form or whatever, they maybe have bought a product and they're now on my email list, then they'll get that email as soon as they sign up to that list. So it comes immediately. I don't have to broadcast it. It just comes immediately. And I can also create another email as well. So let me do that. Let me go to create a message. So I'm going to actually name this one test email template 2, and I'm going to save and exit just so that you guys can see what happens here. So I'm going to again go to send options and add to follow-up series, And there it is. So there's my first email, there's my second email, and I can change these around as well. So I can create as many of these as I like. And let's say I wanted number 2 to be number 1, I can literally just drag it there. And then number 2 is number 1. So you can also edit your settings as well. So if I click on settings, then you can edit the interval. So as you can see, it says interval follow-up number 1 is the welcome message your subscribers will get immediately after signing up. So I can save those changes. And let's say the email number 2, I wanted to edit those settings. I click on edit, and this one, I can select the amount of days after the previous email. So let's say I don't want it to go out the day after the first email goes out. Let's say I want it to go out 3 days after people receive the first email. Then I literally put 3 there. And then I can select any of these settings as well. So if I go to edit, I can select, okay, I'll only want it to be sent out on a Sunday, on a Monday, on a Tuesday. I can also select if I want to track the clicks to my website. I can send message based on each subscriber's local time as well. Or I can apply these days and times to all messages in my list. So you can really go to town with this and make it as specific as you want it to be. But I'm just going to do 3 days, and I'm going to save my changes. And those are 2 emails within my follow-up series. So the other drop-down menu is actually subscribers. And as I said, you can import subscribers, you can add subscribers. So I'm going to go to manage subscribers here just so you can get a little feel. And like I said, this is a test account that I've created. So I've got myself on my list. Obviously, I can't show you the names and addresses of people other than myself because of data protection. But I just want to show you what's possible. So let's say that people have unsubscribed, which is going to happen within your email list. You can go to currently subscribed, but you can also go to unsubscribed. And I highly recommend that when you see people in this unsubscribed list, there's nobody here at the moment, but you just simply delete them. So let me show you how you delete someone. So you click on their icon and then you literally just delete. And I recommend that you go through and delete all of your unsubscribed people from your list. You can also see how many people were added today, how many people were added since yesterday, how many people were added in the last 7 days, and so on and so forth. So you can see how well you're doing in terms of gathering leads. You can also create sign-up forms, which is probably one of the most important aspects of Aweber. So if I click on sign-up forms and I click on create sign-up form, then you can actually design your own sign-up form. So as you can see, there's templates there that you can utilize. If I chose this one and I loaded the template, you will see that it changes down here. You can change your header, your footer, your privacy statement, and really go to town with how this looks. Now, I don't normally use their template. As you can see, it's a little bit plain. I normally host it on my own website, and I'm going to show you how to utilize that option. But if you don't have a website, or if you want to use Aweber to host your forms, then you can by all means do that as well. Just create it in here, make it look how you want it to look, and you want to save form and then go to the next step. And you can also select your basic settings here as well. So you want to name your form something. I'm going to name this test form 1. And then you can have a basic thank you page. So your thank you page is basically the page that people go to after they enter their name and email address on your form. So when you preview the basic one, this is a default Aweber thank you page. So you're almost done. Activate your subscription. So this is basically telling people, look, you need to go and check your email, because this is what's known as a double opt-in. So when someone opts into your email list on Aweber, then the default is that they have to actually go to their email and confirm that they want to be on your email list. You can switch this off as well. I'm going to show you how to do that later on in this video. But that is the basic thank you page. You can also have an audio version as well. You can have a smart video version, or you can have a custom page. Now, when you select custom page, you will have to give a URL. Now, I recommend that you do this because with a custom URL, you can send people to your own landing page. And I normally do two things on this landing page that I send people to. The first thing is actually track your results, so you can track where people are coming from. If you're paying for traffic to get someone to your website and sign up a form or make a purchase, then you can track your conversions if you're using your own custom page or thank you page. And I may show you how to do this in a future video if enough of you guys let me know that you want that video. So let me know in the comment section down below if that's what you want and if that will help you out. Also, you can actually upsell people as well. So if you have a custom thank you page, then you say, hey guys, thank you for downloading my free report or for purchasing this product. I also have X, Y, and Z, and you can do that on your thank you page, or also known as your upsell page. So I highly recommend that you create a custom thank you page for those purposes. And then you also have an already subscribed page as well. So this is for people who have already subscribed. I recommend just doing the basic page as well for that. So someone who is maybe already signed up to your email list and they've tried to do it again, and you're basically just sending them a message saying, hey, you've already subscribed to this. So your step 3 after you've saved your form is to publish. So you can install your form on your website. So you can literally use this JavaScript or this raw HTML, and then you can actually use this code to paste it and embed your form into your website so that it looks how your website looks and it doesn't look how the Aweber form looks. You can also send your form to your web designer if you clicked this one. So it will literally, you just put your web designer's email address in there and it will send them the code directly so that they can actually embed it on your website for you. Or you can use your landing page. So if you click that and you copy this and you paste it into your browser, then you would literally send people to this page to sign up to whatever it is that they're signing up for. Now, I want to quickly show you some of the things you can do in your list options. So if I go to my list settings, so in basic settings, I can change my list name. So whatever I want my list name to be, I can change that. I can also alter my list description. So whatever I want that to be, I can change it in here. I can change my from name and my from email address. So this is basically when someone receives an email from me, then I can dictate what name is in the from kind of address and what email as well that is in the from address, so that they can actually reply to the right email as well if need be. I can also change my contact address just by clicking this change address little button here. And also I can get notified. If I want to be notified of when someone is signed up to my list, then I can put my name and email of the email address that I want to be notified of when someone comes onto my list. You can also personalize your list as well with your name, your company name, an email signature, your Twitter account, your Facebook account, but most importantly, go into confirmation message. So this is the message that people receive to confirm that they want to be on your email list. You can come here and change those settings as well by literally going to edit message content, or you can turn this off completely if you don't want people to confirm. If you want people to be on your list as soon as they leave their name and email address, then you can switch that off, and literally it's as easy as that. You can have a custom success page as well. So once someone has confirmed that they want to be on your email list, if you want them to send them to a specific page on your website, then you select and paste that page in there. Now, one thing to note is that if people are coming from a sign up form, then you can turn off the this thing here. So you can turn off the confirmation message. But if someone, for example, is coming onto your email list based on a product that they have purchased from your website, then in order for you to actually not have to give them a confirmation message, then you'll have to contact Aweber directly for them to switch this feature off, because even though it's off here, they will still have to actually sign up. So that's one thing that you need to keep in mind. And very lastly, if you wanted to add a list to Aweber, you can come to manage lists, and up there you can create a new list. You can also export all of your lists if you wanted to and back them up, which I highly recommend that you do intermittently. So hopefully this video has given you some great insight if you're new to using Aweber on how you can utilize it effectively. Like I said, if you would like some more tutorials on how you can use Aweber in more depth, then do leave me a comment in the comment section down below. And if you do not have an email provider yet, or you're looking to shift, then I highly recommend Aweber. It's the one that I personally use and recommend to my friends, my family members, and my subscribers here on YouTube. So make sure you click the link in the description down below to Aweber, and it will be my affiliate link, and that helps my channel to grow. So please use that affiliate link. I'll be so grateful. But if you really want help on how you can boost traffic and sales to your website online or to your business, then make sure you download the formula, which is behind me. It should also be somewhere on this screen, and I'll leave a link to it in the description. It's absolutely free. It's my free guide to how you can generate leads and sales online. So make sure you grab yourself a copy. But I hope this video helped you out, and if it did, then please click the like button down below and make sure you share this video with a friend. If you have any additional questions or comments, then leave them for me in the comment section. But until next time, watch some of my other great videos. Make sure you subscribe to this channel for more awesome business related content. Download the formula. Have a great day, and I will see you soon.